We'll open the meeting anyways. Can we have a call of the roll?
Commissioner Shinick,
Yep.
present. Commissioner Stillian,
No. Yes.
present. Commissioner Farr, absent. Commissioner Rowe,
Yeah.
present.
All right, did everyone take a look at the minutes from the last meeting?
Make a
If
motion
so-
to accept the minutes?
Second.
Motion made and seconded to accept the minutes from the last meeting. All those in favor?
All right.
Aye.
All those opposed? And it's a vote. All right, I'll now open the public hearings. Number 858, establish a one-way on Moulton Street from the intersection of Linwood Road to the intersection of Boston Street. Is there anyone here to speak in favor? Is there anyone here to speak in favor? Is there anyone here to speak in favor of this petition? Seeing none, I'll close that portion of the hearing. Is there anyone here to speak in opposition? Anyone here to speak in opposition? Is there anyone here to speak in opposition?
This was sent in from Council Capano.
All right. Seeing none, I'll close that portion of the hearing. What are the wishes of the board?
Now, did Andy have some input on that, or am I mistaken? Somebody talked at the last, when we were setting it down.
No, he just asked if it was already one way from Walnut to
Yeah,
Boston.
it is one way from Walnut to Boston, but this is the other half of it.
Yeah, which
Linwood to Walnut.
you're gonna direct the traffic. Was it Andy that was saying that he was afraid to be pushing the traffic towards the school?
I said that it's just, now they're gonna push it all towards the school.
Yeah, I almost would like to just
Um,
table that till the next meeting. I don't know, what's the,
You wanna make a motion? or-
no, how do you feel, again, I know there was some discussion the last time, I just feel bad that Andy's not here.
No, but it is from the ward council, right?
Yes,
That
yeah.
that suggested, and he told me he had spoken to the neighbors, so I just, personally, I thought that was just pushing more traffic down towards the school, but he said he spoke to the neighbors and he was good with it, so.
I just wish Andrew was here too, I just, I don't know, I get the same, I think, fears as you have, somewhat, it
Yeah.
could make a situation worse. Yeah, I'm gonna make a motion to table till we have the full quorum, or at least Andrew's here.
All right.
I'll second it.
Motion made and seconded to table it. All those in favor?
All right.
Those opposed? All right, we'll table that till next meeting. Number 829, rescind the resident parking on South Elm Street from the intersection of South Common Street to the intersection of Market Square, both sides. And that just goes along with the next one, which is 859, establish resident parking on Elm Street from the intersection of South Common Street to the intersection of Market Square, both sides. That was just
An error in the submission.
error in the South instead of Elm Street,
Yep.
right? So, anyone here that speak in favor of these petitions? Anyone here to speak in favor? Is there anyone here to speak in favor? Seeing none, I'll close that portion of the hearing. Is there anyone here to speak in opposition? Is there anyone here to speak in opposition? Is there anyone here to speak in opposition? Seeing none, I'll close that portion of the hearing. What are the wishes of the board?
I'll make a motion to rescind the resident parking South Elm to the intersection of South Common to the intersection of Market, both sides. Are we doing this both as one?
Yes.
Yeah, we can
And
do
then
that.
I'll- Expand my motion
should
to
have been Elm
establish the
Street.
resident parking on South Elm to the intersection of South Common Street to the intersection of Market Square, both sides.
I'll second that.
Motion made and
Yeah, 'cause you're gonna say it 3
seconded.
times fast.
Is there any discussion? We'll have a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? That's a vote. All right, under new business, number 860, establish resident parking on Borough Ave, both sides of the entire street.
Okay. letter from Councilor Seer. Dear Chairman Shinnick, would you kindly set down a public hearing, a traffic regulation establishing resident parking on Burrell Avenue? Enclosed, please find a copy of a petition from the neighbors. Thank you in advance for your prompt attention to this matter. And there are 2 sheets here, signed by, all by residents of Burrell Ave.
On Burrell.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
You see them?
That was from Darren.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I make a motion to set it down for a public hearing.
Mhm. Motion made. Is there a
Second.
second?
You got a lot of work tonight to do.
Motion made and seconded to put it down for a public hearing. Any discussion on it? You want
No,
to put a preamble
do we
on
put
that?
that on after the vote, or do we put it on at the same time?
You should add it in with the
Vote.
motion.
Yep, so I'll make the amendment to add it.
You can do either.
Well, I thought that, so have it,
Just with the emergency preamble
if
on
it is
it.
approved, an emergency preamble.
All right. All right, motion made and seconded to
You're fine with
establish
that second,
resident parking on
Yes.
Burrell Ave. An emergency preamble. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? And it's a vote. We will advertise with the emergency preamble on that. Under old business, does anyone want to take anything off the table?
In regards to the Lydia Pinkham building, Mary did some research and other people did research. The stop sign, the no parking sign has come
Do you
down.
want to take it off the table?
No, I'm just saying the no parking sign has come down that was in front of that building, so that's going to alleviate a little. There was a no parking in
Yeah,
front.
yeah.
And we're not completely sure why it was there. Maybe it was no parking to the intersection or something, so that has been removed, which will alleviate some congestion there.
Okay.
Is there a
Well,
reason
that-
to take them off? I don't think so.
There's no reason to take that off. I do know we got a letter about number 857, establishing a no left turn, a delayed left turn at the intersection of Ocean Street and Lewis Street.
You want to take it off the table?
You want to take that off the table so we can discuss it?
Yeah, I'll
Or
know.
do you want to wait for Andrew to come back where he knows the lights in this intersection?
Well, basically, there's a letter from ISD talking
Yeah.
about it anyway, so.
I'll make a motion to take it off the table.
I'll second it.
Discussion.
Motion made and seconded to take it off the table. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? And what's the letter say?
The letter is to Sergeant Edward Shinnick, Chairman. Dear Sir, in response to the request for the Traffic Commission, an investigation was done of the traffic signal at the intersection of Ocean Street and Lewis Street. The purpose of this investigation was to determine the viability of adjusting the traffic signal to allow for 3 signals to remain, for the signal to remain red until a pedestrian completes crossing of the street. Please be aware that the traffic signal equipment is not capable of such an adjustment. This signal, along with the other traffic signals along the broad Lewis Street corridor, have been studied by a traffic engineer, and due to their age and condition, have been recommended for replacement. As the city has not appropriated funding at this time for such, I cannot provide you with a time frame for such an adjustment to these signals. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any questions regarding this matter. Sincerely, Michael Donovan, PE, ISD Chief Building Commissioner.
So, since the equipment's so old and can't be adjusted anyways, we'll just accept it for the file and
Yep.
take it from there.
Do you want to send a copy to Councilor Seer?
Yeah.
Well, the only thing is, originally they were asking for a signage, so I don't know if we want to discuss it when Andy's here, or,
I mean, I think, with the signage, I think we're just going to be creating more problems down there.
except for the file. Okay.
I'll second that.
Motion made and seconded to accept it for the file. All those in favor?
Aye.
That's a vote. And you can send Councilor Seer a copy of a letter from ISD.
I'll send a cover letter.
And I believe that's everything, is it not?
That is everything. Yes.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
What are we doing for a next meeting? We doing August or we doing September?
Um,
Or do you want to leave it to your discretion? If we need to have a meeting, you can call in August?
I would say September, and then, yeah, and if...
Leave it to your
if
discretion.
we-
If something comes up, you can call the
we can
August.
call.
September 19th.
Yep, unless something comes up and Ned thinks it's an emergency, we can meet every week. Except I'm hungry tonight.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to...
Second.
Motion made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
It's a vote.